Okay, so
The
what if we
camera
don't?
anime.
Okay, well, okay, if we decided then what we're gonna do, because if we just do 3D websites, then we're not okay. Well, first, okay, I'm getting off track. Okay, who's next? Okay, Sean, Ashlyn. Okay, Rush. What about you? Where do you think we went
With
wrong, and
me,
what could we
I
do?
told, right, like we needed a written contract, and the other thing was we should have researched 3D on mobile first, because on our coming soon page we didn't do 3D on mobile. We
You should be glad we
ourselves
didn't have
went
a
to 3D.
contract. You should be glad we didn't have a contract because we would have had to give their money back probably.
Exactly, dude. And
So
the other good part is that he sent us through crypto.
there's nothing wrong with that. Why do you care if you send it through crypto though? If you're getting paid,
Like, it's
why
not
does it matter?
traceable, right? Isn't it traceable? It's not traceable, right?
No, it's not traceable. No.
Yeah, it's not traceable. So yeah, he doesn't have proof that he paid us.
Oh, and not only that, but he doesn't like to talk on just regular text. He has to only talk on WhatsApp if that's not shady thing. So
Okay.
because WhatsApp's encrypted.
Yes.
Okay, T, your turn.
Yeah, so I had 4 things to talk about, but then almost all of these guys touched upon that. Just go through that. The first thing was obviously planning it out. And I think from the next project, we'll try to implement the waterfall model. That was the first thing. Next thing was we should start off a project by researching and finding out the exact requirements of the client. That should be the first
Absolutely.
thing.
And go ahead and Google waterfall real quick before I forget. Go ahead and Google waterfall project management tools or something, okay? But go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
Yeah. So as I was saying, so basically once we get a project, we'll have to write down all the requirements, A to Z, everything, all the features, all of it, and get a sign off of the from the client saying that this is all what you have asked for and this is what we are going to give you. And there's no additional adding or removing from this. So if we can get that done, I think we wouldn't be demanded of, sorry?
That would be in the contract. I'm gonna get a lawyer,
Yes,
definitely next time. And we're gonna have to make the terms of the lawyer like what we exactly, like that's what we're gonna tell the lawyer to put in there. Okay, you know what I mean? That this is what we do, and like if you don't like it, like you know what I mean, there's no going back later, and like you know what I mean?
Yep, just like waterfall.
And once they sign off on it, it's done, you know?
Yep. And the same thing happens with the other phases also. For example, design, once it's done, we send the prototypes, and if they like the design and they confirm it, that's it, sign it off. That part is done. We're not going to go back to that again. Then it's development, blah, 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 testing.
Write this down. Yeah,
Yep,
write this down for lawyer list.
I'm writing it
for
down.
lawyer list. Okay, for things for lawyer. Okay.
Okay, later I'll also type it out on the ME private channel.
Well, that's why we're gonna get a project management app to hopefully help with that. Which I want to make sure the project management app has a way for us to like, you know, leave tool also, like notes and like.
Yeah, the main thing the project management tool should have is the time tracking tool. So I found out 3 tools, and all 3 of them have time tracking. And
Hive has a mobile app too, and that's really important. A mobile app.
Yep, mobile app. Yep, that's correct.
Okay, what is the 3 ones you found?
Yeah. So I'll show that once I've told about the other 2 things. So the third thing should be, as I told the mobile thing, we really need to know what's the limitations of the mobile, what's the limitations of integrated GPUs, and what's the limitation of dedicated GPUs, because 3D is our main concern right now. And we really have to get to know that properly. I mean, properly. And the last thing is
called experience. That's all in experience. You know what I mean?
But then we can still get to know what's the limitation of those specific devices.
Absolutely, that's part of our job. That's an experience. That's part of our job and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's just why, you know, Georgie made a good point too. He said when you don't pay a lot for a project that you should, there's going to be mistakes. You know what I mean? Because like obviously, so they had to know that there's going to be mistakes. You know what I mean? If you know, like we're new, we're startup, he didn't pay us correctly. It's like, of course, there's room for mistakes in a way. You know, like he should know that. He should have been prepared for that. But anyways, okay. And then what's the 4th one?
The last thing is figuring out roles, as you said.
Yeah, we need to figure out the roles. We need to figure them out like by the end of the meeting, actually. Because
can we actually do that now? Can we do that now?
Yeah, let's do it now. Yeah, let's do it now. Go ahead and you take over. I'll be right back again. Take over. Okay, I'm coming. Right, hang on real quick. Okay. I'll be back like 2 minutes.
Yep. Guys, the first obvious thing: who's the front end developer right now? Who is the front end guy?
No one, I guess.
Dude, first tell what we are doing. Like
Figuring out the roles.
But the homepage or cake, tell about that. and
Figuring
then
out the
we'll
roles for
continue.
the company. Yeah.
Roles, da? Like what's gonna be your role? You are a 3D dev.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the other people doing? Blah blah blah.
Designation.
Like that.
We
Yeah,
spec-
basically designation.
Okay, fine.
Existing
Yeah.
workspace account.
Dude, I want to ask just one question. No?
Only
Yeah.
one, no?
Yeah, just one question. See,
Okay.
you did the project like this one virtual world. No, you faced
Mhm.
issue like the camera movement, optimizing, and then front
I
end
faced
also
only
you need.
optimizing camera movement. I figured it out. I searched articles.
But we spent some time on that. So wait,
Yeah,
let
we
me
spent
complete.
time on that. Yes.
So what I'm trying to say is like if you take out optimization, take out
Mhm.
camera movement.
Mhm.
What difficult? How much time did you take to do the back end and the front end? You
Yes.
take out
Backend for
There was no
virtual world.
backend for that
There
side.
is no backend. Yeah.
like the text you did, right? Maybe that's front end. I'm not sure. You did the text, and for the mobile, you did for the mobile also. How much time did it take you to do these both?
I already know to do that. So what? 2 days. It was very like I didn't face any issues over there. You just have to go through those procedures. So yeah.
Dude, personally, what I think is like Alex wants someone in the front end, right? I think Josh and another guy can do it simultaneously. Maybe one for cake,
We
one
can
for that
split
one.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that.
because you see, Alex is thinking what took more time is because of the front end, something like that, right? But we face a lot of issue in doing things again and again, like trying multiple things, optimizing. We get contacted basis we did that we failed
Uh-huh.
something and all. So Alex think that one person is working on one thing to finish it, but we were working on multiple things so that only one person can do that.
That doesn't make sense.
Wait,
I seriously didn't understand.
I didn't understand.
Did you
What did I
understand?
make sense? Did I
Yeah.
make sense?
What did he say, Roshan?
I think it did. Please repeat.
What?
Hey, bro, you guys are not.
Bro, Sean, I'm
Not
not gonna like.
joking.
I'm not gonna like.
Not
That didn't
lying,
make sense.
dude.
That didn't make
Not-
sense. The last
Dude, what
sentence.
I was trying to say, tell is
The last
like,
sentence.
see,
Last sentence.
we were working for more. We are telling 3 weeks. No, it's 4 weeks.
Uh-huh.
We started work on 16th of last month. We finished it
Okay.
somewhere more than like it was nearly 5 weeks or something. So see, we
Okay.
finished. We had a prototype, first prototype in first of this month. We gave
Okay.
them a thing, but it was like buggy. Many issues were there. Mobile was not
Fine.
done. So what I think Cheta was working a lot was on optimizing and trying different methods to optimize the this one, what the lag. This took a lot of time
Yeah.
according to me.
Okay.
And Alex
did take,
thinks
yes.
that Alex thinks that Ashwin could have helped you on making that work, trying different things.
Okay.
So if we have a new project, no, I think we got these Cheta got some new tricks and all how to optimize it. We've already done. The next project wouldn't be much of a challenge to us, right?
That's
Yeah.
not right because each project is completely different.
No,
mean,
he's
we
telling like
We can use those. We already have a bit of tricks for us right now, and we have a bit of experience on solving certain problems. But it's not necessary that we face the same problems again, right? It might be new ones again.
Yep, that's true. And also, if suppose next one, the time we spent for this, maybe a week or something, trying to optimize, that will be cut short on the next project.
Yeah.
This should make sense at least.
Yeah.
So, dude, I don't think we should fight for a front-end developer. This is what I wanted to say.
No, I seriously want to know who is doing the front end right now.
tell whom do you want to.
Bro, wait. We'll ask Ashwin. Can he do? That's all.
See, I'll tell you. So see, we are not using 3JS. First one. I'm telling you right now, we are not
3Gs.
using 3JS.
Let's go
No,
to
listen,
3Gs.
first listen to the point. We are not going to use 3JS. We are going to use React 3 Fiber. So
Fine.
if the 3JS, the 3D implementer on web, if he's going to use React 3 Fiber, he has to know React.
Fine.
So basically, he can
Let's-
take care of the front end. That's why I told Ashwin, as soon as he's done with the course, learn React. After that, he's gonna learn React 3 Fiber, which basically makes him a front-end developer and a 3JS developer.
Okay. Let's go back to
Okay.
the fundamental question now. The question being, how sure are we that 3 fiber doesn't have the same limitations as 3JS? How sure are we?
The community told us, right?
The
That's
community
only
also
thing we
tells
have,
3JS
and we
is
can
pretty
research.
optimized.
No,
We can also
what
research
is-
for 3JS.
Wait. Is it like two different packages? 3JS and that
I-
3
Yes. It's a very different,
But then
because the
Roshan,
React syntax is totally different and easier, very easy. I mean, for me, like,
okay, but
Yeah.
Roshan, don't you think we should again start researching if that breaks our limitations or something like that? Because what if we again end up with the same thing just as 3JS?
Dude, how similar is it? How similar are those two?
how similar? It's very similar, dude. So basically, what you have to do is, so HTML tags, right? In React, everything instead of writing JavaScript, you're writing in HTML tags. So in JavaScript 3JS, what you had to do was you had to like select the canvas using a long procedure. You'll have to change each and every attribute, but in React, you don't have to do that. You just have to pass the attributes. Like put the tag, height and width, right? You studied in web dev class, height and width. It's basically as easy as that. Something attribute is equal to in double quotes value, done.
So you
It's
are
literally
telling
one line. Yeah, one line code. You are finishing. Yeah, so one line React code. You are writing 10, 20 codes in 3JS. I tried it. I tried demo, but it's totally different. It needs dedicated time.
All right, guys. So as far as I've heard that Jira is probably the best fit for us.
Oh,
For,
Jira. So Jira is by Atlassian. So Atlassian made Trello. Trello is a free version and Jira is
I know, but so is Jira. Jira has free up to 10 users though too.
10.
So
do they? Okay.
yeah. And I like everyone I talk to talks about Jira. So it's either gonna be that or it's gonna be Hive. One of those. Well, which ones did you come up with, T?
dude, I think Asana might be good for us because that has a time tracking tool facility, and also it's free
Yeah,
until
Jira.
15 users.
Check out the link I just sent in the chat thing, guys. I
Yeah,
just sent you
yeah,
guys a
yeah.
link
That's
right
what
now
I'm saying.
through the Zoom chat. Check that out right now.
Features, Scrum boards, okay. Oh, if there's a Scrum
Even Maddie,
board,
remember Maddie? Even Maddie said that it was Jira, remember? And then there's a Jira data center and server. There's Jira.
okay, it follows the agile model.
The what?
The agile. So basically, waterfall model is kind of an old model, and agile is a newer
Not
one.
old.
It's old. It's actually old, Roshan.
It's
That's
not
what at least
old.
my teacher told today. It's
Dude,
a pretty
agile
old
is
model.
more productive. That's what I know.
It's not more
Waterfall is like
productive.
you start, you're not pausing or going back, you're just finishing it. That's a waterfall model. Agile
That's the
model is
waterfall
like
model.
Scrum, you'll have to basically that's what Mattia used to do, dude. Like every morning, 15
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, exactly.
We
It's
come on a
best
call.
suited for smaller teams.
Yes. No, dude, it's not. I don't know. Smaller team.
That's what he
I
said.
don't know
Smaller
about
the
that.
team, better it is for agile. And also the best part is all of the people in that model should be of the same competency level,
Competency.
skill level.
Another thing I've heard of waterfall is like the name itself. At the beginning, it's gonna go very slow, and the ending, like we are gonna rush.
I don't know,
That
but
I don't
yeah,
know,
dude,
but
you start, you're not ending. I mean,
you're
you're
not going
not
back.
pausing or going back.
Yeah.
You're just finishing it.
So anyways, boys, let's just go back to roles, no? Let's finish that. And yeah, I want
Yeah, you guys go ahead and finish that. I'm gonna be looking up stuff for our project
Yep.
stuff. Okay, so you guys finish that.
so again, let's go back to the fundamental question. Who is the front-end guy? Seriously.
Ashwin.
No,
He's gonna-
you shouldn't say that. Ashwin should talk for himself.
Sorry.
See,
My bad.
listen. I don't have a problem with that, but it might take time for me to. That's the thing.
Can you be a bit
I
more
can't be as
specific?
fast as Josh. Yeah, simple. I can't be as fast as Josh. So it might take time to research and do things. So it is new, right? So I should learn it and then do it. So it
Yeah.
might take time. It's not like I will not do. It's fine, but it will take time.
Bro, I'm not asking if it'll take time or not. I'm asking if you like doing it.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't have
you've seen
progress,
Roshan
so-
doing it. No, so I'm asking you if
Yeah,
you
I've
like
seen. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Not fine with that. Do you
No,
like
no, no,
doing
not
it?
fine. Do you enjoy it? Does it make you happy? Because if
Yeah.
you don't like it, we don't want you to do it.
No,
Like,
no, no.
point blank.
Front end is fine. Front end, I am happy with that because I started with that. So yeah, I'm happy with
No,
it.
but what makes you happiest? What makes you happiest? Do you enjoy it? Like, just be completely 100% like honest with me. What makes you happiest besides front end?
Alex, so I started liking front end and I started with front end. And after that itself, Josh was like, we are in a need of 3Js.
Ashwin, you're already on the team.
I-
Okay, you're already with us on the
Yeah,
team.
I
You're
get
not
it.
gonna like not. Hey, you're not gonna not have a job or something just because you're not gonna like front end. Like that's not what I just want to know what makes you
No,
happy.
I didn't tell you. I didn't like. Yeah, I will do it, Alex.
But what can you answer my question? What makes you what do you enjoy about why are you a developer? Like why did you just choose to be a developer? Were you like because I mean I think that's the coolest story when Rush told me that you went up to him and told him that you want to do this and he
Yeah.
said to learn it and you did. That's like something that's just like so cool to me and like that just takes a lot because most people don't stick with things. So like what were you doing prior to you be learning this? Like what are you in school for? Like what were you doing prior to this? Were you
I
like
didn't get you.
Like what were you doing? Like
So
were you in
what were you
computer
doing
school?
before you joined Madam T? That was what the
Yeah.
question was.
So
Like, before
before
you were a
I
developer.
didn't have a plan. So I didn't have a plan, dude. I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, I understand. I know how that goes. I believe me, I know how that goes. It took me a long time later in life before I finally somewhat figured it out. So like what? So like, but like, what were you doing in college? Like, what were you majoring in, or like, what are you majoring in college?
Yeah, I was doing my CS, but yeah, it's basically coding, but not developing.
Okay. So then why did you? What made you want to have the passion every day? So for you to learn the 3D as you did every day with no one like telling, like that must mean you enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it? Does it
Alex,
make you
so
happy?
I enjoy it. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not that good at coding. So web dev, I feel it is good, and I liked it.
Okay. No one's gonna put you down at all for having to learn things. I understand that, but you have to let us know the limitations. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you need to learn, that's fine. But we're gonna put you on a project when you're actually working on something that you know for sure. Does it make any sense? So, like, what do you know for sure right now? Like, what are you like the most confident in that you feel like you can do without anybody telling you, or like having to like? Of course, someone's gonna always check your work, but like, what do you feel most confident in that you can work by yourself doing?
Like without anyone helping.
I think I can do front end, but it will take time, dude. I am confident in front end. It will take time. That's the thing.
Okay, well, you're gonna do the front end of the website, our website, then.
Yeah, it will take time. So I am completely fine with that. I need time.
Okay, but
some
what do you mean
to
time
just-
though? What does that mean time? Like, okay, I'm asking more like, okay, so on this last project, I feel like you needed Rosh's help probably how much % of the time do you feel like? You have to be
Yeah,
quicker
like-
with your answers, Ashwin. How fast, how much with this last project, how much of Rosh's help do you think you needed? And just be honest with me. I don't care, just be honest with me. Like a
Yeah,
lot of it, like
yeah, I needed a lot.
okay, so do you think if we gave you like what could we do to give you like just 60% even just 70% not needing help? Does that make any sense? Like I'm not even asking 100%, just like not all the time, like
Yeah.
this is like your shield.
I can do it. Alex. 60. Yeah, I
Okay,
can do it.
60%, perfect. That's all I need. That's all I want to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
60%.
That okay,
Okay.
for 60%. All right, and then you're gonna keep working and working, and hopefully we'll get you to 100. But let's just be honest. On the last project, you were like 100% needed help. Okay, so if you can just give us 60, I would be completely okay with that. Does that make any sense, Roche? Taryn, does it make any sense?
Makes sense. I agree.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys agree? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I guess you're our front end, and then so let's
I'll add
continue.
up to
I'm
that
gonna
question.
continue.
I think I'll add up to that question. If Ashwin's gonna be learning for now, and so at least for now, we need a guy who knows to do it for our projects, right? For example, for our site and for Cake, we already have Pankaj, but
And the
but
thing
at least
is,
our site.
I can do it, bro. It's not like new for me. I have done it, but I need a little that's it. So
He wants to
it's not
go
like I
through
am
that
totally
again.
new.
right?
Yeah. So I need to go through some code so I can do it. That's
No, I completely understand. Just as long as you're not wasting time like completely with Rush. Does that make any sense? If I just need you to do like some things on your own, you know, to save time
yeah,
too.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, right.
Because if we had an extra body, I mean, let's be honest, if we had an extra body helping us that didn't need help and stuff, we could have cut our time by a lot. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. We could have. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to blame you or anything. It's just we're learning these mistakes, and we have to make sure it doesn't happen again. So that's why I'm trying to make sure right now. I need to know like what it is that you feel like you can do. I understand that you're new at it and stuff, but you're going to be doing, for instance, I would like you to do, and I'm sure the guys agree. You're going to be doing our website, obviously front end, and then you're going to be doing Cake front end as well. So I think that would be the best thing to get practice. What do you guys think? Rush, do you guys have a better idea? Anyone have a better idea? I don't know.
I think Ashwin can start with the site itself, not Cake, because I think we should set that aside for just Pankaj. He's already done a part of it, and I think he has first-hand experience on it, and he can just continue to finish it off. And adding in
Fine.
Ashwin to that, kind of, I don't know if this makes sense, but it kind of
It's stepping on toes. I understand.
Yeah. If we,
Okay. That's fine. Okay, so where are we at? What is that sound in the background? Okay, so we need to. Okay. What's next? Who's next? Anyone else have anything else to
Printing
say
guy.
about what happened?
Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, as far as graphic designing and stuff. So how do you guys feel about that? I just cannot stand the fact of having to use a subscription for our artwork. It makes me like sick to my stomach. And like we're a design company, but we use a subscription-based art service or art thing. Like I think we should stay away from like human characters as much as possible anyways, because I think that shows like they can be biased and stuff, and you know what I mean? So I think that we need to stay away from it anyways. But like what are your guys' thoughts about what are your thoughts on that? Tom, do you feel like you are capable of that kind of stuff? Because I mean, like do you feel like your artwork, do you feel like your style of artwork, do you feel like you have I feel like what we're looking for, because you have to be pretty diverse, obviously, you know what I mean? Now how can we use Tom as a graphic designer in our stuff if we're going to be doing a lot of graphics and stuff like that? Can anyone answer that question? Like, because we're not really going to be doing regular websites. I said we're going to stay away from that.
So the first
like,
thing
what
would
is
be
it
illustrations.
yeah, go ahead.
The first thing would be to get the flat illustrations done. That being the 2D illustrations, and Tom would
Oh
be.
yeah, just as
he already
Karan
knows how
said,
to do
the flat illustrations.
Yeah, so that's the main thing we need. And
Hello?
other than that, we need help with the backgrounds and stuff, which again, I think Tom will be completely capable of doing it. So those are the main
Okay.
requirements as of why we need a graphic designer. And I think he fulfills it.
You think so?
And
Okay,
I
does
do have the experience on Drive thing and all,
okay,
So,
a
Alex,
bit
you
of
know what?
animations and
We
all.
started Drive, dude.
So yeah, I started
Does
Drive
everyone-
and a bit of After Effects
everyone-
animations.
does everyone vote Tom in?
Yeah.
Everyone, hello?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Tom, you have the job. You know how it is. You've been with us a while. It's just, I just do pretty much like you and Tyron are gonna use, I guess, for instance, how it's gonna go is for time's sake, when T comes up with an idea for a design, as long as and with Sean as well. No, wait, can Tom do anything when it comes to? Okay, so Tom, when you're not busy, if you want to make extra, get hours and stuff like that as well, I think that you should learn with Sean. Sean, what else could you use help with, like, in the meantime, like if Tom's not working, maybe like help with, what's it called again? Like, where we were gonna find that Adil was gonna do for you.
No, dude. Tom is not okay with the 3D stuff. He
No,
is-
listen to me. What was Adil gonna do for you that you said would save?
I guess
you as a designer.
3D painting. Can I do that? Can I try that?
No,
Tom?
listen, just let me finish. Okay, so remember what Adil was gonna do for you? What's it called that you said that we could get the grunt work kind of out of the way, like the
Okay, it's the
like where
composition.
yes. How long would that take for Tom to like learn something like that?
Dude, Tom, it can be done in After Effects, dude. Just some filters, color correction, and retro
Perfect.
in
So
some
that's
places.
Okay. Which would save you a lot of time, right, Sean? So you can work on bigger and more important, like bigger things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Tom, that's what I want you to do. When you're not, I want our team to be diverse so that so like if someone needs help in one thing, that you guys can do multiple things. You know what I mean? Not only that, we don't have to, that means we don't have to go on the outside and ask people for things, and then it looks
Sure,
better
yeah.
in your resume, and then the pay, and we can charge more too, and your pay goes up. You know, so the more you know, the better. So Tom, that's what you're going to be doing as well. When you're not doing our art for us or whatever, you're going to be working with Sean to do what he needs you to do. Basically, it's kind of like a doctor. You have a doctor, right? And the doctor communicates with the nurse, and like the nurse goes in and does all like the prep work pretty much. And then the doctor that's gone to school for 10 years goes in and does like the surgery. Does that make any sense?
Sure.
So that's what you would be doing with Sean, is like, so Sean can
Got
work
it,
on like,
got it. Yeah.
okay, so like, so Sean can work on the models and stuff. You're going to be doing like the composition part. Are you cool with that?
Composition, yeah, sure.
Well, you're gonna
I'm
have to
okay with
learn it.
that.
I mean, Sean, yeah, what will it take him to learn composition?
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, you
cool
could do
with
some
that.
YouTube videos. Do some YouTube videos on it, Tom, okay? And just try to look it over and stuff. And then Sean, how long do you think it would take Tom to learn that,
Yeah,
you
sure.
said? Like a long time, or
Dude, he's already done After Effects, right? It would just take him like less than
Yeah,
less than
I've
2
already
weeks.
learned
Yeah.
After Effects in what, 1 day or something. So yeah.
Okay. He can do it in After Effects itself. So I don't think it will take much time for him.
perfect. So start learning that, okay? Composition. I'm gonna test you in 2 days, okay? All right. So just like what you've learned and stuff. No,
Sure,
wait, Roche, why is it in use by personal Gmail ID?
I
This is
don't
why
know.
it's in use by personal. It's because I went to go sign up for that first at one time, and then I stopped doing it because I got
Oh.
busy or something.
Okay.
So it's in use by fuck, man, that's the only one I want to use though. Like I don't want to
Okay,
use any other
let me
one.
see. Let me see.
Can you figure that out? Can you figure that out for me, please?
Yeah,
Because that's the only one.
I'll try. I'll
Okay.
try.
Okay, so okay, Tom. So that's what you're gonna be doing when you're not doing our artwork. You're gonna be working with Sean, okay? And optimizing models and stuff like that. The more you know, obviously, the better. So congratulations, welcome to the nightmare. I'm just kidding.
yeah. And
Welcome.
one more thing, Alex.
Yeah.
So about the
Hello?
Zilla project thing, what am I doing there exactly?
You're doing her logo. She said she's even gonna pay too. Remember? But I told
Hello?
her she doesn't have to pay until she's done. What?
Yeah,
What do you mean? What do you?
that
No,
is a
no,
different
no.
thing, but then I'm not
What do you-
exactly sure.
Tom, just
Hello.
okay. I understand what you're saying. You don't understand what? Tom, hello.
Wait a sec. I'll
Tom, what's up?
He left. He
Answer your
left. He's
question.
coming back. He's coming back.
Oh man, I don't understand. I just asked. I can't tell you how to do your job, Tom. I don't know how to tell him how to do his job. He's asking me how to do his job. I don't know how to do his job. All right, project management app. Okay, so what now listen, what do you guys think about Jara? Jara is cool or what? Damn, we already set up a Jara. We already have that empty Jara thing.
Okay, so this is
Okay,
what I
that's
found
Jara.
out about Jara.
Okay.
If we're going to follow the agile model for our workflow, and which is actually pretty good, and this software is like completely focused on a DevOps side of it, and it's completely development oriented. So most part of this software is completely focused on the developers, and that's how
What
the
about
whole
design?
agile model is focused on.
What about design?
Probably not, because usually the agile model doesn't cover the designing, the creative aspects of it. It's just completely developing.
We'll figure that then as we go. What about white? I heard that another app for us, which would be good, was be Whiteboard.
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 Can you Google that real quick? Called Whiteboard, and then can you
Yep.
share your screen? Share your screen, T. It's called Whiteboard. Look it up real quick. Let's see. And then you said there's another one, Rush, that would help us that you said was paid.
This one, right? Hive. Because you
No, the one you
wanted
said was
voice
paid
notes.
for.
So,
No, yeah, I wanted. Oh my God, voice notes are so important. Does
Yeah.
Jira have voice notes?
no, I don't think so. Dude.
Oh my gosh, that's a deal breaker.
Did, is the app name itself is like whiteboard because
Microsoft Whiteboard. Right?
No,
Microsoft.
Whiteboard FL, right? No, oh yeah, probably Microsoft Whiteboard. Ooh, never mind.
Never mind.
Exactly. I'm like, why is Alex?
I mean, we can
supporting
try
this?
Is there
out
a project? Is there a project
Asana.
management tool that has a whiteboard? Project
I don't
management
know. Let's see.
tool with whiteboard. Let's see.
Yep,
With
that's
whiteboard.
Microsoft Whiteboard.
Okay, well, let's see if there's white. Let's see if
Then for
there's
this, we'll have to use Microsoft Teams and stuff like
Hey,
that.
that'll be really good. I love it.
No, I'm good.
Is it just, isn't this something like Notability, right?
Maybe, dude.
It's just a platform where you can
By
write.
the way, guys, 8 minutes remaining.
All right, so PM tool for whiteboard. Okay, you're setting that up. Okay, Rush, so you're setting that up.
Which
And
one?
then we need to make sure that's okay. You're setting that up, and then we need to, and I'll give you my card when we get off here. And then fuck. Okay, so you set that up, and then what else? The PM tool.
The PM tool, yes.
Do you guys think Jara would be good for us, or I think it's kind of lacking the?
The creative side.
Okay, what about Hive? Hive's kind of lacking that too. Fuck it. Should we just go back to that one really complicated one? What's that one called?
ClickUp. ClickUp. Hey, that's
That
good.
was, yeah, I actually put it down as an option. That was the first option that I got. ClickUp.
Because what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be learning. I'm just gonna sit up and suck it up and just learn it. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's the best way to do it. She did
Yeah.
offer us a. She offered us. I remember the girl offered us like a discount or something like that. How much was it for ClickUp again for the paid version?
$5 per member.
Okay,
Remember.
$5.
Alex, can you tell me your phone?
760 or one for United States.
+1, okay.
760
760
219
219
8780.
8780. Get code. You're gonna get a code. Yeah. Can you tell me the verification code?
Yeah, it's G-612
612
429.
429. Wait.
Agile reporting. What did you say was important? T agile reporting or
Yeah, the agile model. This one.
so how much is $5? So it's $30 a month.
Yeah, for 6 people.
It's not bad. That's not
And
bad at
plus,
all.
I don't think so. They include the time tracking thing. It's there on this time tracking.
It's not included. Time tracking's not included on
The $5 one.
ClickUp.
The $5 model. They have another $9 model, and that includes time tracking. That's like $9 per guy and $5 per guy.
Let's see. I just don't want to get something so expensive at first if we don't even know if we're gonna like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe like what do we see? Hive. What's another one?
What if we just try out Asana? It's free up to 15 people, and it supports time tracking, and also has iOS and Android mobile app, and also has integrations to other other apps, just like Hive.
Okay, you know that Hive has a free one too. Okay, fine, we'll do that. Let's see what the other guy said real quick. This guy told me his workflow. You know, like the designer guy for Volvo or whatever. He told me his workflow he uses. He uses hang on really quick. He uses by the way, he said that the white, it's not supposed to be pure white on black. Not purple. He said purple was okay, I guess. He meant white.
He meant white on?
Yeah, he meant like it's not supposed to be white on black. It's supposed to be like because it's too bright, I guess.
What?
He said I said white on purple, not purple on dark, which I guess that's not really what he said, but
so he's like, we shouldn't be having this white on black.
he said white text on purple and red on black are not ideal. So he did say that. So why is he lying? Whatever.
Doesn't make sense.
He said he says he uses Trello. He uses I have Trello that I share with each client that has all the okay, maybe Trello is what we should do. Audio notes, images, bulletin, documents, videos, integration with Dropbox. Okay, does Trello really have voice notes for free?
I don't know.
Trello voice notes. So do you guys want to do Trello or do you guys want to do Asana? Because we already have accounts for both.
Trello doesn't offer you time tracking. Trello doesn't offer you the
It doesn't?
file storage thing, and
Okay, so then let's do
I think Asana can be a replacement for Discord or something because you have messages and all sorts of stuff. But I don't know.
should we go back to Slack?
Slack. The thing is,
would voice
multiple people getting on a call. It's
question.
not possible.
Yes. It's limited.
Okay, let's do okay. This is what says the difference. It says Asana takes a task-oriented approach to project management where the main unit of work is a task, which is I like that idea. Trello is a project management software where everything is a card. It mimics real life. Nope, I don't like the card shit. We're doing Asana. Asana's fine. Asana would be cool. And how much is it?
Free up to 15 people.
But what did we not get though if we do it for if we don't pay for it? Let's see. Oh shit, it's $10 per person.
You don't get the unlimited dashboard, advanced search, custom fields, unlimited free guests, forms, rules. I think what we get is kind of more than enough for at least now.
Okay, let's do that then. See, who wants to set that up? So can you and so Raj, can you? Who wants to set that up then? Everyone make sure to download the Asana app on your phone, okay? And then I guess since Tom's on the team, is Tom back or what? Where's Tom at?
Tom?
Yeah, I'm back
Yeah.
right now. So sorry, Alex. I had a
Okay, no, it's okay.
network issue.
It's okay. What were you saying, Tom?
So about that Zilla project. So what am I being tested about, like my graphic design skills or what else? Like, I just wanted to know.
Can someone help me? Know what he's trying to? I don't know what he's trying to say.
So like what is his job? Like is it related to this one? So is it graphic designing or what was the other one, Tom?
Or am I being what am I doing there actually? Like managing that Zilla project thing, like just the graphic design part or anything else?
I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't understand what you're trying to say. What do you mean
Like, what's
managing?
the-
What is,
What's the test about?
No, he's asking about the Zilla business. But Tom, shouldn't you be asking the client instead of asking us about that?
yeah.
Like yeah, I should be, but then Alex mentioned that this was part of a test or something, so I was just curious. Yeah.
Go through with it. I mean, obviously, like it's part of like she said. I already told you you're gonna get paid for it. If you don't want to do it, let me know now so I can figure something else out.
No, I'm gonna do it. It's just that the client has not been responding at all, so yeah, it's going pretty slow.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've been checking those messages. The client is pretty slow in responding.
No, I understand that they're slow in responding. I get that, but you should already have at least a few prototypes to show them. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say. I mean, just by going by the website and looking at what their website looks like and stuff, you should be able to have a good idea of like what to put. And maybe, who knows, maybe if you would have put the squeegee, she would have ended up liking it, you know? I think what she wants